guys? Tomboy601, and today we have Muchen, a tier 6 German cruiser that I feel like often gets forgotten about, and that's because of its circumstances of release. Of course, as you can see, it's a tier 6 German cruiser known for its incredibly high speed, and it has 4 sets of 250 millimeter guns. Well, it came out, it was, I'm going to call it fun. It was a pretty decent ship, and I do think it offers something unique at tier 6, especially for the German cruisers. But then, pretty much shortly after its release, came another tier 6 German cruiser, the Weimar. And well, that definitely outshone Muchen by a huge margin. And I feel like people just kind of forgot that Muchen exists because, well, look at the Weimar. You could have the Weimar, of course. Now it's at tier 7. So Muchen is now, I think, probably the best German tier 6 cruiser. And we're going to show off some of what it has to offer in this game right here. Now, we are on the small version of Shatter, which means we could be in a little bit of danger because, well, tiny map. Tier 6 is still a tier where matchups against battleships are very much a toss-up if you're being dumb. So we're going to play this a little smart. We've come off to the far right-hand side to the flank. Of course, Muchen does have a fantastic ability to maneuver. 40.2 knot top speed on this build with Karl von Mueller at the helm, and a 4.3 second rudder shift. Of course, we have built into the rudder shift instead of concealment mod in the third slot. We are running the rudder shift mod, and that's just so that we have this ability to maneuver. The thing is, as we were kind of talking about earlier, we do need to be careful. Even though there's a Normandy out here, battleships are still sort of our weakness, so we need to be a bit smart on how we're going to engage this. Well, thankfully for us, some prime targets have decided to come out to the flank. 2 of the enemy's destroyers. Well, that's perfect bait for a cruiser like us. Thanks to the high speed of Muchen, we are going to be able to relocate onto the other side of this island and then use the sonar on the ship. Muchen does have the usual German sonar or improved German sonar. So we're going to get 5.4 kilometer detection on ships, which means that they're going to have a trouble hiding. So first up, Torigo pops up right here, and we are just going to go and mow her down thanks to our destroyer for the assist right here as we begin pumping him with HE. The HE on Muchen does get the quarter pen, but you don't really need that much pen on these destroyers. But we're going to go ahead and take advantage and mow down these 2 destroyers for our first 2 kills. And then we've gotten ourselves into a bit of a pickle given where we are. So, as you can see, off to our starboard is a Normandy who may be paying attention to us, and ahead of us is a Fiji. Well, the Fiji could be a little bit of an issue for us if he decides he wants to start firing at us. Thankfully, he gets wiped out. Unfortunately, we don't get to wipe him out, but him going down is going to allow us to go ahead and use this smoke screen to get into some cover. And well, we will go ahead and let the incredibly strong German AP finish off the Normandy here to pick up our 3rd kill with only 18,000 damage done. And now we've pretty much secured this entire half of the map. I will say this game is a bit of a runaway, but I think it really does show off what Muchen can do just because we are kind of at the lead. We're at the tip of the spear for our team, very much up in the front supporting our destroyers, which is a very fun playstyle and one that, you know, not a lot of cruisers can really support if they don't have the maneuverability. Anyway, Colorado takes a massive hit there. He is broadside, so we're going to go ahead and continue with that German AP. It does fantastic damage, especially when a ship is broadside and you are able just to pump into superstructure or even get some full pens like we are doing right here as we make our way to A, because of course we're going for the XP as well. You know what I mean? We want to get all of the XP. We finish off Colorado there, and we're going to go ahead and take the capture point with 2 ships left, which means the hunt for the Kraken is on. Now, while we wait here and get this capture point, a couple of things. One, if you like videos like this and you're enjoying it, make sure you hit the like button and you hit the subscribe button. And I really appreciate you for that. But also, let's go ahead and talk about our build. We are running Karl von Mueller, running Mimbelli and von Essen. Von Essen to help with the pen angles of those AP shells. The German cruisers do have some fantastic AP, and if we can take advantage of it, and we can have better angles for getting full pens, we absolutely want to do that. His base trait, well, it's going to boost maximum cruiser speed, which is very nice when we're talking about a ship that is pretty much water blitzkrieg incarnate. Fantastic. And then we're running Beyond Range, Burn Down XXL, Velocious, Fixated, and then the unique skill Emergency Bell in the legendary tier slot. This skill got added when they sort of did the German commander rework. It has also added some life to these German cruisers. They are brawlers, and Muchen doesn't shy away from that from that heritage, I guess you could call it. When you look down into the armor, it does have some light armor here and there, but it does have a 35mm belt that is in a turtleback form, so it can get down to brawling when it needs to. It can be fairly survivable. Of course, that turtleback does make it a bit more susceptible to some plunging fire at the mid to long ranges, which you will see at these tiers. But if you're aggressive with Muchen, it all works out. Sadly, we did just miss out on our 5th kill, but there is still one final ship to go, and that is the good old Renown, the German battle cruiser. And thankfully, because of the speed that this ship offers, we are going to be able to get ourselves across the map in order to assist with this kill, and also pick up the capture point as well. You know, you can't really write off just how good having a cruiser that can go at these high speeds, being able to get around the map and provide support to engagements that are happening anywhere, provide the utility of that long-range sonar to help hunting DDs. It is very, very useful. Also, just lets us get these guns into a point where we can start doing damage onto another ship, like Renown right here, but also picking up that XP from the capture. Renown, he's going to go broadside to us, which means it really is going to be the end game for him as the rapid-firing guns deliver the final blow and give us the Kraken unleashed. So guys, that is the Muchen, just a ship that I felt like needed some highlighting because you don't see it often around, and it is surprisingly good, especially now that it doesn't really have any competition with its other German tier 6 competitors. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.